Hello, I'm Sanghyeok from Korea University, and this is a presentation on our paper SageMix Saliency-Guided Mixup for point clouds. Usually, point cloud data is hard to obtain because a special device is needed for data generation, and sometimes additional post-processing is required. For instance, Xiong, one of the major point cloud benchmark datasets, only contains about 2,900 objects. To address this issue, data augmentation is widely used. Mixup is a commonly used data augmentation which generates new samples through interpolation. Commix is a variant of Mixup that generates a new sample via cut and paste methods. And more recent studies adopted the salience information for Mixup to preserve the discriminative regions. Following Mixup, Point Mixup and RSMix tried to adapt Mixup and Commix to point clouds. However, due to the unordered and non-grid structure of the data, Point Mixup failed to preserve the local structure of the original shape, and RSMix rendered discontinued boundaries. Also, both did not consider salience information, failing to preserve the most discriminative parts. Here, to generate a continuous sample while preserving the discriminative local structure, we introduce a novel salience-guided mixup, SageMix. SageMix generation augmented sample in two steps. First, it extracts the salient region centered at query point, colored in green in the figure. Second, it smoothly combines them through continuous weights in the Euclidean space. For instance, let's say we have digital samples P alpha and P beta. We first calculate the salience map over the first sample. In our experiment, we use the norm of the gradient to evaluate the importance of each point. Then, to maximize the diversity, the query point Q alpha is sampled with respect to the salience score. In other words, the point with high salience score has a higher chance of being selected as the query point Q alpha. After selecting Q alpha, the next step is to select the query point for second sample while avoiding overlap. To this end, we calculate the distance between the entire point of P beta and the query point Q alpha. Then we multiply the distance map and salience scores to obtain a related salience map. Based on the new salience map, we can select Q beta that is both salient and far away from the Q alpha. Now we have query points placed in discriminative regions. The next step is to mix the two samples. To preserve the region around the query point, we impose high weights on the points near the query point using RBF kernel. Lastly, with smoothly varying weights in the Euclidean space, we differentially mix point clouds via point-wise interpolation. As a result, the generated sample P tilde maintains the continuity while preserving the discriminative local structure around the query point. We applied SageMix in various tasks. In all settings of 3D classification, SageMix achieved the best performance and showed consistent improvements in generalization capabilities. Also, we observed that SageMix was effective for robustness and uncertainty calibration. Furthermore, our model can be extended to various tasks, including part segmentation and 2D image classification. Interestingly, although we designed SageMix for point clouds, SageMix outperforms over previous method in the image domain. We also qualitatively compare SageMix with previous methods. As we mentioned, Point Mixer failed to preserve the structure, and RSMix generated discontinuous samples. But on the other hand, SageMix successfully preserved both the local structure and kept the boundary continuous. To summarize, we proposed the SageMix, which is the first work that utilizes salience for mixup in point clouds. Second, we designed the mixup framework that preserves the salient local structure while smoothly combining them into one continuous shape. Lastly, our extensive experiments demonstrated that SageMix brings consistent and significant improvement. Thank you for listening to our presentation.